What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, ReagulatorBlu, and you're watching Level Up. So today's topic of discussion is about mascots, but before we get started though, I would like to apologize for our pilot episode. On behalf of myself and the team, I sincerely apologize for sounding like a robot. I will not lie to y'all, I'm a noob when it comes to content creation, and I'm gonna admit I'm still ignorant on how it all works. That being said, I sincerely apologize for the lack of quality and content. My team is on, summer vacation, so it's just me right now. We're gonna leave the pilot episode up because nobody gets it right on the first try, and who knows, maybe a year or so from now our community will grow to like 100 people maybe, and we can all look back on it and laugh. Alrighty then, now that that's out of the way, let's get down to brass tacks. What are mascots? Mascots, better known as temple or exclusive video games, are representatives of their respective brands. So for instance, we got Nathan Drake for Sony, Master Chief for Microsoft, and Mario, who reps Nintendo. Back in the day, each console needed a face, and this is what they went with. But mascots weren't just about the branding though. They were also, the reason why you bought a traditional console in the first place, and in a way they were, a sort of benefit for committing to a particular platform. The benefit, of course, is having a game or multiple games be locked away from the rival's platform. But what if that benefit evolves into a disadvantage or a drawback, if you will? Let's discuss the pros and cons of this dilemma. At number one, we have what I just mentioned, identity. They give traditional consoles a face to recognize, Xbox is all about community, FPS, and consumer-friendly practices. PlayStation, very much like its rival, is all about community, platformers, and cinematic storytelling. Finally, Nintendo is all about fun, family, and kid-friendly games. At number 2 on our list, we have innovation. Exclusives push boundaries. But how, you might ask? Well, A, it's mainly because they're developed for specific hardware. I mean, just look at how Astrobot here uses my PS5 Slim's SSD. B, it's because they set the standard for the rest of the gaming industry, and Halo 3 is a prime example of that. Halo 3 made Xbox Live membership the standard for online play. Sidebar, I've played Halos 1 through 4, and to be honest, Reach will always be my favorite. It holds a very special place in my heart because I used to play it all the time with my best friend, whom I saw as my own kin. Unfortunately, he passed away back in 2018 from a seizure, so this is my way of honoring his memory. And for number 3 on our pros list, we have profitability. Exclusive games like Mario Kart World, Halo Reach, and Insomniac's Spider-Man bait new players to purchase their specific platforms, and it works. That is somewhat why Sony won the past 2 battles of the console war. Now, I could be mistaken, but an exclusive game doesn't just make money on its lonesome. It also increases their profits significantly. Now, let's discuss the cons of exclusive games. At number 1 on our list, we have limited accessibility equals loss in revenue. Not everyone can afford nor access every platform like myself and many others can. Locking amazing experiences behind paywalls like Bloodborne only on PS4 for years, while making remaster after remaster of The Last of Us, which quite literally no one asked for, except for Sony fanboys, of course, only serves to cripple Sony and the gaming industry further. This is perfectly illustrated by the recent amount of layoffs that Sony has made both in-house and within their video game division, aka PlayStation. Sony attempted to copy the Nintendo secret formula, and now they're paying the price for it. For number 2 on our list is stifling portability. I've said this before, PC gamers are left out far too often despite being on the dominant platform in the entire gaming industry, and it is wrong. Also, someone in the comments, please correct me if I'm mistaken, but don't PC players make up roughly 60% of the gaming community? Finally, at number 3, it's an anti-consumer practice. Keeping multiple games locked exclusively to 1 or 2 platforms only encourages brand loyalty instead of unity to the gaming community as a whole. We live in a world where the majority of players desire accessibility above all. So, do mascots still have a place in the console war? In my opinion, yes, but only to serve as the face of the brand. Do mascots have value in the console war? Absolutely, but only to draw in new gamers. My take, right, is that each platform should keep 1, maybe 2 exclusive games locked to their respective platforms to serve as their mascot. PC, on the other hand, should get all exclusive games. Real quick, I want to comment on the supposed Sony job listing. As of right now, there's no official statement that I was able to find to confirm this, but if y'all have more than one source backing this up, please share it below so that in the next episode we can set the record straight. If it is true, then Sony fanboys, y'all need to seriously get over it, because y'all don't realize Sony going third party means we are one step closer to an Oasis style gaming device like from the Ready Player One books. Alrighty then, my fellow athletes, that's all I have for you today, but I want to hear from you. What's your take on Mascots? Let us know in the comments below, and until next time, game on.